So, that was an interesting couple hours. As soon as I was talking about when was Andy Dalton about to sign to another team from the previous video, we immediately got Andy Dalton signing to the Dallas Cowboys for a 1-year, $3 million deal, even though it came to a sacrifice of Cooper Rush, backup quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, behind Dak Prescott. Do I I feel like they have a core unit of teams. They picked up some great acquisitions for a struggling defensive unit, picked up a great secondary, signed a reliable offensive line for a breakout quarterback out of Dak Prescott that I thought had nearly the similar season, but better completion rating, and he didn't pick that many balls. He just didn't appear in the most clutch moments. Uh, Optimism comes off playoff predictions, or at least sees how regular season predictions go, like over the summer, where teams are like more into their fledged positions, and we know who's going to start and who isn't. So I'm not going to push it all yet. Just know the Cowboys are playing their cards right. Even though I wanted Dalton to go to a team where he can particularly start, because I think his abilities would be a bit more important there, like in New York or Chicago or anywhere else where you think that they need a particular starting quarterback or a veteran second string like Dalton that has near tenure in the Bengals. They picked up some good, exciting moments, but I think the last time they made the playoff was like 2017 or so, 2016 season, until they blew it off. The time when they faced off against the Steelers is pretty much the most historic moment over not even winning a playoff games in, I think, practically over a decade. Back at the Chad Johnson age, Vontez Perfect, Pac-Man Jones a few years, and even giving him an unnecessary extension. I feel like it's a safe haven. It's like the equivalent of Kemba Walker going to the Celtics, because you know how talented the guy is. You just don't want him to waste his years in a team that obviously doesn't care about building around him. And it's particularly ego-sick, and I think I'm hearing stuff about them trying to make a new stadium. Don't know why. But the Bengals, I think, I think Andy Dalton did it best for himself. He gets to, teach the ropes for on again, off again Dak Prescott. He did throw from here 5,000 yards. Picked up an mid to late touchdown and interception ratio. I think he has a decent productive throw power, but that came into the lack of Ezekiel Elliott from the previous season. So I'm expecting a bit more off the Cowboys, other than a super inconsistent NFC East from last year. Equivalently, I am pretty optimistic about what's going to happen this for the rest of the off season. Thanks to all we have this summer training. Well, the lack of it per se, thanks to the virus probably just shortening that, and so we can still get into the regular season. We're also going to have it probably an extension of the playoffs. I'll get more in depth on that later, or something like that. Then I've been hearing about something called the MLF, or the National Football League. Oh my god, the Major League Football League, or Major League Football. I can't say football without putting an L in it. That's why the XFL works. That's why the CFL works. So if you correct me in the comment section down below, just know I'm retarded, and I can't fix what I say. So apologies on that. Hope you guys wanted to bring this big update. Also on the Mitchell Trubisky failure for a 5-year extension, and you'll get my view on that in the next video. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.